Rising. So,
Can you speak a bit louder?
yeah,
Your
my
mic.
name means Rising. So basically, when I was in school, I was in one of the best schools of Calcutta. From there, I decided to do engineering. So I moved on to one of the best coaching centers in India, and from that, I just chosen to be in one of the most premier institutes of engineering. I did one of the best internships possible on campus.
So you always got the best
Yeah,
of life.
so I've been rising throughout my life. Yeah.
Now, we see that one thing that you mentioned is honesty.
Yeah.
See, you really very honest guy.
Yeah.
Would you brag?
And until practicality is there, I would try not to brag. But yeah, till practical conditions, I won't brag.
Tell me why we should not select you.
I think I have the required willingness and the qualities to get into a premier B school like yours.
Did you listen to my question?
Yes, I did. I'm coming to that. If asked why I should not be selected, I would probably say a B school should have the best candidates, and you are the best people to decide. If the candidate mix you think people are better than me, then by merit they should be selected. But yeah, it is up to you. I do not find any reason in me why I should not be selected.
Okay. Obviously, why we should select you?
Uh, I have a very good experience in my managerial skills in college. Apart from that, I have been in a very I have a very strong academic background also. So both of these things give me an ideal, a very good mix of what a B school generally desires. What it desires, I feel, is that the candidate should be willing to do this management course, which I am, and also that he should be firm. He should basically have a very clear thought process, a very good idea of what he's getting. I mean, what he's going to do in life. So yeah, I have that thought process and idea. That is why I believe you should select.
So you graduated in,
I am going to graduate in 2014,
and what is your stream?
chemical engineering.
Chemical. So why there is a massive shift from chemical engineering to management?
Uh,
You don't find enough opportunities in your field.
no, there are a lot of
You're
opportunities.
not interested.
I am interested in chemical engineering.
Then
In fact, I have done all of my internships in college in the field of chemical engineering only. From there, I realized gradually in my second year, it was my third internship. I was doing it at GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited. What I realized over the course of these three internships was that people who are chemical engineers who are doing their jobs there, they have a kind of monotonous job profile in which they are on a day-to-day basis they are dealing with heat exchangers, boilers, and their efficiency, shutdowns, breakdowns in the plant, etc., which I did not see myself doing 10 years down the line in my career. I wanted a job profile which is more dynamic. Yeah.
Any job and any work is going to be monotonous after a certain point of time.
Right, sir. Yeah. What I believe is that after doing my postgraduate program in management, I would be moving on to a more dynamic field than and what an engineer.
what are those dynamic fields that you're talking
You did
about?
not answer my question. All work after a certain point of time become monotonous. If I was say marketing, after a certain point it become monotonous to the same kind of marketing that you have.
So it is the same kind of marketing, but it involves different projects. So and every project has its own intricacies. So I believe with those intricacies comes the dynamism in the work and the excitement in the work, which I am looking forward to in my career. So that is why I want to pursue this postgraduate program in management.
Okay. So you are not looking for a happy, safe life. You are looking for all the kind of challenges on a daily basis.
I'm looking for a safe life. I'm looking for a happy life, but it does not necessarily mean, according to me, that if my job has challenges, then my life. Then my life is not happy and safe. I'd be more happy if my job has challenges.
Okay.
What are your strengths?
My strength, what I have identified over these, basically I have identified all my strengths during my stay at IIT. The first one being networking with people. As I was an alumni cell, I led the team in my third year. And what I realized over the 2 years of my association was that I had made a pretty strong bond with all the alumni, with most of the alumni and most of the students with whom I connected during my tenure. So networking is one of my major strengths. Apart from that, leadership, I have been lauded for my leadership capabilities, be it in a professional setting or otherwise. So in both the settings, I have been lauded for my leadership capabilities
What
always.
shows that you have leadership abilities?
Uh, Apart from my association with Alumni Cell, which is the major part of my profile, I was also in the Technology Literary Society, in which I was more of in a managerial position rather than the literary part. I like writing, that is why I joined Technology Literary Society. But what I gradually moved on into was a managerial position.
That is what I want to understand. What is making you suddenly believe that you have managerial abilities? Everyone is a manager.
Everybody is a manager.
Everybody is a manager. A woman managing the household, she is also a manager.
Yes, sir.
So
Everybody.
what is giving you this notion that I have a leadership ability or I am a leader type of thought process? How this is developing? I want to understand.
What I believe in a leader, there are some qualities which should be inherent. Like a leader should be visionary. He should be able to motivate his team members towards achieving a common goal, and he should see about the resource allocation of his organization. So I have done all of this in my work experience with Students Alumni Cell. So visionary, yes, because people generally tended to see short-term goals. How will the cell's branding improve, suppose in the next event? But what I was looking forward to as a leader was, will the cell be benefited? There were three stakeholders: alumni, institute, and the students. Are the three stakeholders being benefited? If no, then there's no use doing a branding, because that is fake branding. That is a short-term goal. So in those cases, I was a visionary person for my team, motivating people. There were times when people used to get demotivated by the results. In fact, one of my weaknesses is that I also get demotivated. But the point which makes me stand out as a leader was that I did not show my demotivation in front of the team, so that they had some confidence. Yes, we will achieve something. Yeah, I read frequently.
What are the headlines today?
I read the Hindu. Today I did not read. Yesterday the headlines was on. I do not remember the headlines, but if you talk about news, I think we can, because
What were the headlines yesterday?
I remember a few headlines over the past week. One headline was.
It is the big news that has happened in the last 1 week. You have termed it as.
Okay, so in which sector? Suppose one was Telangana issue.
Whatever you believe.
Yeah, Telangana issue is there. One is.
What happened in Telangana issue?
Yeah, Telangana bill was being supported by the UPA. It's the central government. They approved it. They wanted to make Telangana the 29th state of India. But what happened was they asked for the permission of the Andhra Pradesh government.
Require the permission?
No, they did not require the permission.
Then why would they ask for the permission?
I'm not aware of that. Yeah, so
Isn't it logical that if they don't require the permission, why would someone ask for permission?
I think it was not permission, to be precise. It was a support or approval from the Andhra Pradesh government also. So this came into the Andhra Pradesh Assembly. Mr. Karan Kumar Reddy fought for it. He did not want the separation of the states. So he he made a very provocative or very strong speech in the Assembly, that why we shouldn't go for it. And
What happened in Assembly?
so there was a furor in the Assembly that time. For 2 hours, there was a lot of.
What happened in the end?
Okay, in the end, the Assembly did not approve of the creation of the Telangana state. Yeah, it did not approve. Yeah.
Great. Any other news that you would remember?
Other than Telangana, if we talk about Aam Aadmi Party, so the latest news was that the Education and Law Minister Manish Sisodia, he visited Education Minister.
Okay. He's not the law minister.
No, he's not the law minister. Is Mr. Somnath Pai.
Okay.
Yeah. So Education Minister, he visited the schools and he found that teachers were not coming there. The food was not up to the mark. The examinations were not being conducted properly. So this was on that side. If you want to elaborate, I can say.
Okay. There was a controversy with Somnath Bharti. What was the controversy?
The controversy was that he conducted a midnight raid, as the media termed it, in Khidki Extension, and he also forced women to give their urine samples, which was not as per the law, as per the book. What he should have done instead was to get a warrant issued, and the police should have done that instead of the minister going there, because it was not under his jurisdiction. So the whole case was that on his side of his side of the story stated.
So
Yeah.
isn't it a very paradoxical state that at one point of time as a law minister you've been held accountable to ensure that the law and order has been maintained, and second, if you believe that something wrong happening, at that point of time you investigate at that point of time and not later in the go, because later if you do that event is anyway over, you can't
Right.
cash them.
Right. As a law minister, what he did was wrong by the book. I agree. But if you ask me for my personal opinion, I feel what he did was for the welfare of the people. As our government stands for, they say that the government may fall anytime. We do not want support. We are not here to form the government. We are here till whatever time we remain in power, we'll serve the people. They are very clear about it. So according to those lines, according to his motives, he was right. So in my personal opinion also, he was right. But yeah, the opinions may differ on.
What are the other bills that the AAP party is wanting to bring in the next few weeks' time?
In the next few weeks' time, I'm not very sure, because they have just approved the Jan Lokpal bill also.
Have they approved?
Yeah, the parliament has approved.
Parliament.
The assembly has approved.
The assembly has approved.
The Delhi assembly, state legislative assembly has approved the Jan Lokpal bill today. Yesterday.
Yesterday has it approved?
Uh,
Or the cabinet has approved and has been gone to the assembly?
okay, so you may be right on that front, because yeah, I think I'm mixing those up. Yeah,
Because they're two different things. The
Right.
cabinet approving and
absolutely.
the-
Assembly approving are two different things, and I think I'm mixed those up. Maybe the cabinet has approved and it has gone to the assembly.
What are your long-term goals?
My long-term goals, 10 years down the line, I would like to see myself in an industry, like I said, in a very challenging position, also assuming a leadership position in that industry itself. I want to see myself leading a team, because that is what I have been doing in my IIT life also, and that is what I'm looking forward to also. And plus, I also want to maintain a very healthy social life. I want to maintain a good work-life balance.
Any other questions for us?
No.
Do you want to ask any question to us?
No.
I think the interview went fine. Your pitch, your sound, I think so that was all.